Hey there, guys! Welcome back to another episode 2 of Java Lavacraft. Alright, so I'm gonna get you guys up to speed, because you may have noticed I have done a little bit of renovation to our, stone hut in the tiny little mountainside. I'm gonna go over that with you guys real quick, because there have been just a few, improvements, I guess, and also expansions of some other things. So let's check that out right now. Obviously, we built out a little bit of a bedroom. We changed up our furnace system right here. Yeah, just some regular furnaces, nothing too crazy yet. And we are actually going to finally get a full set of armor in iron in just a minute here. But I wanted to do that with you guys, so I'm excited to get that done for the very first time in Java Lavacraft. Okay, cool. Here's our storage system. We're using barrels right now. Just some simple stuff that we are collecting at the moment. And cool, we might expand it just a little bit when we go on the mining session in just a minute, and hopefully find our very first diamonds. Cool. So now we're gonna head outside and check out the outside area. We added a little walkway up to the top here. We're not going too crazy because we're not going to be staying here for very long, but we do need to start gathering some resources. So as you can see, the sugar cane is coming in pretty quickly, and we've abandoned our little wheat bridge and upgraded just a little bit. We did find a pumpkin last episode, so we have some growing right now. They have not sprouted yet, though. Moving over here, we need to figure out a food source. That's going to be crucial in early game. So we're going to start by just getting some of the first mobs I could find, which were the chickens. They're pretty renewable because you can sometimes spawn chickens when you throw down their eggs. So they just drop eggs every once in a while, and we're going to go ahead and collect those. And obviously we can slay them and pick up the raw chicken and turn it into cooked chicken and just use that as a food source. We're also growing some wheat, which we will eventually use for breeding sheep and cows, but for now we're going to be using it for bread, because that is another form of food source that we can use in early game. If we're lucky, we might be able to find a taiga biome and get some red berries, but we're not going to do too much exploring today. Just a little bit more resource gathering. I'll show you what we've collected so far, and you haven't missed much. We have only got about 17 iron, which should be all set, or 14 iron. And as far as like the rare stuff, just this, what you see right here, nothing too crazy. Our tools are still, half broken stone tools, so we need to craft up a iron chest plate and a couple iron pickaxes, because we're about to go on a big mining session and hopefully find our first diamonds. And that is pretty much the goal for today, is to get our very first diamonds so that we can get some obsidian and make an enchanting table, and also have a diamond pickaxe and hopefully a diamond armor if we get really lucky, just so that we feel a little bit safer. But luckily, since we are post first day, we will not have to zoom through the episodes, because it gets a little bit safer. I mean, I'm already armored up, and let's see. Boom, there we go. So now we are full iron and looking pretty cool. Alright, so yep, we're going to be a little bit safer, and I have a shield obviously now, so we won't have to worry about the mobs as much. Admittedly, I did already die, and I did not get it on camera. So we were out here, night was just starting to fall, and we were planting some sugarcane right there, and a creeper snuck up behind us and exploded. So, first death of the series, episode 1.5. Yep, pretty unfortunate. I was really hoping to not have any deaths, but we are committed to starting a new world in the Java Lavacraft, so we're not going to restart or anything, but at least we're not playing hardcore mode, I guess. Not quite as pro as I was hoping, but the rest of the series should be pretty smooth sailing now that we have a little bit of armor, and hopefully soon to have a little bit of diamond armor. So we're going to get down into the mine and start looking for those diamonds. And we're down in the mines, and we're going to go ahead and start strip mining, looking for some diamonds. I like to do a 2-wide path out for maybe like 100 blocks, and then start doing tunnels back and forth, looking for diamonds, kind of just clearing out as many of these stone blocks as you can, just kind of looking for resources. We don't have a water bucket, which we probably should have brought so that we could bridge over lava easily. So we might go grab that in just a bit, but we're going to see if we can find a little bit more iron, hopefully, at least, just in case we don't find any diamonds soon. Because right now we only have 2 iron pickaxes, and we want to make sure that we have enough for finding those diamonds. So we're going to do the sketchy thing and bridge across this. Hopefully no mobs will pop out on the sides and shoot us with arrows. Nope, it looks like we'll be safe on that corner. Luckily, the one nice thing about lava is it is a light source, so you don't have to worry as much about mobs spawning right next to the lava. However, in caves and in Java, I'm not 100% sure if that changes the spawn rate of them or affects it, so maybe we'll find that out later. But yeah, so we're just going to keep going down for a little while, and then we're going to start strip mining, and hopefully we'll find some diamonds pretty quickly. So we decided to end our 2-wide strip mine path right here and go into our very first part of the strip mine, and we immediately run into a cave system again. So we're going to go ahead and explore this real quick and hopefully get some pretty good resources. Great. Hopefully get some pretty good resources, at least enough to replace our iron pickaxe that we just broke, and not die from all these mobs. Cool. Alright, so we're gonna eat and then start looking around this cave and avoid as many mobs as possible. Alright, cool. So let's keep looking. Look, there's some iron already. That's pretty awesome. So I'm pretty sure that ores like iron and coal and lapis and redstone, pretty much all of them actually spawn a little bit more frequently in cave systems, and they're definitely easier to spot than like just mining in a straight line like we were just doing. So taking some time to explore caves is definitely going to be beneficial, especially early on. Well, really, whenever in general. That's actually how we would find all of our. That's actually how we'd find all of our iron in our last world, was just caving. But hopefully we're gonna be able to start an iron farm pretty early on in this world. Since this is Java Edition, and iron farms should work. It's gonna be crazy and a weird feeling to have a working iron farm. Part of the reason why we wanted to switch over to Java in the first place was we started to get more into redstone in the last couple months, and after you start to figure out redstone, you really notice that it doesn't really work on Bedrock Edition, at least not the crazy farms you see on YouTube. Those are usually on the Java Edition, but there are definitely some really good farms in the Bedrock Edition. that we did make. However, I'm really excited to learn the Java style of redstone and just kind of have to, you know, learn an entire different way of thinking, basically. So that's going to be interesting. And I think, like we talked about in the last episode, the two farms that we're going to start off with are definitely going to be some kind of mob farm or creeper farm to get some gunpowder started, and an iron farm. Just pretty much just for the satisfaction of knowing how hard it was in the Bedrock Edition to gather. So that's pretty exciting. This cave has been awesome for iron so far. Let's check and see. We are on level 19, so we're right above where diamonds stop spawning, I believe. I think they spawn from like levels 12, somewhere between 8 and 12, and like 19 and 20. I don't think we're ready for that enderman. Alright, so we're just going to get as many resources out of this cave as possible, and then head back up to the surface. Especially when you don't have armor, kind of a good rule of thumb is don't get too greedy. And make sure you're managing your food very smart. Cool. Alright. Yep, we don't want to spend too much time jumping around when we don't have very much food, or running around when you don't have very much food. That's why the shield is going to help us out quite a bit. Wow, this cave is huge. And going through this cave, we have finally spotted some diamonds. They're right down there. They are heavily guarded by a zombie horde. I'm a little nervous, but I think it shouldn't be too big of a problem. However, we're struggling just a bit to find a smart path down. Alright, maybe if we go this way and then just use the natural forming wall of the cave to get down there. We don't want to just jump down. Oh, there we go. We didn't want to just jump all this way down, especially when we know that there's some mobs. So, we don't have Silk Touch or Fortune or anything like that, so we're just going to grab these diamonds. But we don't want them to fall in lava or anything, so we want to be real careful and clear out a couple of these mobs before they kill us while we're trying to dig up some diamonds. So we're just going to light up a little bit of this area around here. So I think that's as safe as we need it to be at the moment. We're going to go ahead and just mine around these diamonds just to make sure that nothing like that is going to happen. Yep, so that definitely would have sucked if our diamonds would have fallen into that lava. You usually want to go through and just make sure that you have a safe spot to mine these diamonds out at. Obviously, this was a great example of why you might want to do that. Yep, cool. So I think we're good. I think we're just getting the 3 diamonds though. There we go. We got the diamonds advancement. Finally got some diamonds, and I think that's the perfect amount for a diamond pickaxe. So we're going to head back up to the surface and craft up our very first diamond tool. And we are being attacked by that horde of zombies, so hopefully we don't die here, but it's not looking very good. That was very close. Very, very close, and we still have our diamonds. So we need to get out of this cave and probably go get some more food. So a little trick with the torches, and it didn't work out super well this time, but you always want to leave them on one side of the cave, and that way you know that when you see them start facing the other way, when you see them start facing the other way, that means you are turned around, or you're turning around. Wow, they just really want these diamonds, huh? And second death in the LavaCraft world. So Java's mob spawning is definitely a lot more hardcore, so that is a lesson learned. We did lose all of our gear and all of our diamonds and pickaxes and everything, so that's not very fun. We didn't even get that greedy. Okay, well, let's grab this, I guess, and maybe go on a suicide mission to try and get that stuff back. And of course, it is in a dimly lit cave, and I don't know, I think we lost it. I think we're gonna have to restart. That sucks. Well, okay. We're gonna have to steal some of these torches and go grab some of our... They are all going the other way. We're gonna have to steal some of these torches and go back down into this cave and hopefully get our stuff back. It's not looking too good though. I'm gonna leave this bucket. Oh, you know what? Why not? We'll take it with us. Might as well at this point. And grab that. Okay. Wish us luck. Well, you know, you win some, you lose some. I think we lost our items. Oh well, I guess it is time to start over. So I am gonna have to grab some stone tools and get some more iron gear. But you know what? That is actually gonna be it for this episode. This was not a great episode, I know, but you know what? This is real raw Minecraft. Like I said, it's going to be a learning experience. We are not pros in Java, but we'll get there. We will get there. Well, I guess that is the episode. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you like the video. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Thank you. And if you want to see more content and hopefully see us get all of our gear back in the next episode, subscribe, and we will be putting out more content very, very soon. And thanks for watching, guys. See you later.